What's up, guys? Red Dawn Fury here, and I am joined by Cody from Convention Reviews
What's up?
and Nick from Confident Video.
Why do we get the second intro? Come on, man.
Because it's, I'm just gonna say it's based on subscriber count.
Wow. Ouch. Brutally honest.
No, it's because you've been playing my videos already.
Yeah, I'm new.
Just like Yandere Simulator. It was a great video, which we need to make the second part still.
Cool.
I'll say that in every video until we do it, because that's going to be the way I actually get us to do it. We're doing a special video for Anime Milwaukee, and we're all posting our own kind of discussions on our own channels. So make sure you check out both of their channels. And you're already on this one, so we shall begin.
So subscribe if you're not.
Yeah.
Always subscribe.
Always.
Subscribe twice if you can.
Subscribe, yeah, and then get another account and subscribe again.
Why
not? So my question for both of you is, for all of the conventions that you have been to, what has been your coolest moment, and what has been, or the coolest thing you've seen, and what is the cringiest thing you have seen? So start off with mine. So the coolest thing for me definitely was was last year here at Anime Milwaukee. Because this is the first time. It was the first time I'd seen a costume or cosplay contest. So and then there was the Azir. That dude was rad. Like that was like completely set up. It was really cool. Yeah. Just kind of being able to like see those as like in a different way than I'd never seen that before. And it was just like a really cool way to be able to see like the best of the cosplay, because those ones don't get walked around that often, because no one wants to destroy them. But then the cringiest moment I've ever seen, which is by far like one of my favorite moments just in general though, is when we were walking down the hallway at GeekCon last year. We just saw this like little, probably like 3-year-old child run down the hallway. We're like, oh, that's cute. He's just going. And then you hear his parents in the background, and she's just like, Naruto, come back here. And she did the inflection and everything. And
we lost it.
Yeah, she is as Aryan as you can get, by the way. So like it's even worse. Man. Like it's weeb as fuck, and we lost it. Like we started just cracking up.
We had to wait. Like we had to wait till they were gone, and then we like literally lost. I remember that, and then I also remember that I didn't go to the cosplay contest at Anime Milwaukee. I forgot why I didn't go, but then I saw like all the footage.
I don't remember. I don't know if you were going to a panel or something. Because I went with your sister.
Yep.
And I think one of your friends. I don't remember who.
Yeah, so I missed that. But I do remember that very clearly. I guess mine is that my coolest cosplay moment is kind of gonna go back to the first convention that I went at, which was GeekCon 2010, and that was like I was like really not into anime back then, but my friends were like, oh, dude, there's like. I got into anime really late.
I was, you gotta be an anime fan out the womb. You gotta come out being yo, I love One Piece.
With your headband. Yeah. The show hasn't even aired yet. Yeah, I was like, I got into anime like really late, like sophomore year of high school. So like, cause like I was like, anime, like that's so lame. Naruto, like boo, loser.
Naruto.
Yeah, but they run like this. What's wrong with that? But it was, so I went because my friends said that they had a game room, and I only went for a day. And I just like walked in, and like this is like we were talking about this on the way. Is that it was the biggest game room in Wisconsin for a really long time until last year at Anime Milwaukee. I guess Anime Milwaukee wasn't large, but they had more stuff. But you walk in, and it's just like there's like literally like 12 tables of TVs, and there's TVs all around it with consoles, and then there's a Rock Band stage.
Oh boy.
Then there's they still have that. Then they have like arcades, and then they have in the back they have like they had a ton of stuff, and I was like, oh my god, like that really just like blew me away, because I was like, I didn't know like you could get that much stuff in like one space. Like it was just like, oh my god, this is so amazing. And then my friend left me for like 6 hours. I remember this. He cosplayed somebody from Organization 13. He was the dude with the cards. I don't know if you know.
Oh yeah. I don't remember his name though.
I'm like the biggest king. Yeah, I don't know what his name was though.
I don't remember his name.
But
we just had a number.
Yeah. And then like this girl like comes up, and like she like just runs and just hugs him. I was like,
yeah,
because it's like my
this
first...
gonna happen.
Yeah, was he glomped? Yeah, like, and I was just like, this happens here, like, this is okay. And then she's like, we're gonna have like this Kingdom Hearts tea party. Do you like want to come with? And he's like, yeah. And then like he's
That
like,
sounds a little cringy.
yeah, it was, but that's not my cringiest moment.
Because you didn't go.
Yeah, but and then like he was gone for like 4 hours. And I had to walk around because I didn't know.
It's a long tea party.
It is a long
right.
tea
It is a
party.
long tea
I was
party.
kind of questioning whether or not it was an actual
Yeah.
tea party, but
I've not
no.
been to many tea parties.
Tea party that leads into an orgy.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And then I guess my cringiest was still at GeekCon, but it was it happened afterwards, I think.
Okay.
It was that wall. It was the Dice Show Con wall,
Oh.
and like they had this like wall of art, and like there was this like girl, and like she drew like this girl in this blue Tumblr dress.
Yeah, because she was wearing that. That was her cosplay at the
Yeah.
convention. She was cosplayed as Tumblr. She had the blue dress and she had the T on there.
That's creative.
I mean,
But we've been vocal about this before about how we get about some people how some things
Yeah.
on Tumblr.
well,
Yeah.
But
we're pretty So I think he like posted it on Instagram as a joke.
yeah, no, I posted a picture of it with the middle finger.
Oh my gosh.
And
It was an
and-
inside joke for us.
Yeah, it was more of a joke like between us. Like it wasn't to her itself.
Yeah.
Like she's fine. I actually thought the way that she created it was cool.
Yeah.
It was the Tumblr part that it was
Yeah.
too, which I did clarify in an ask I got afterward.
Yeah, because you got Tumblr ask, which I thought was hilarious.
You gotta be careful.
Your sister
Yeah.
did too,
Yeah, because she
because she pretty much did the same thing.
Yeah. Because I think she wrote like A Lamau or something, and then on something she's like, "What's wrong with my cosplay?" And then she's just like,
They wouldn't even say mine. They were just like, "What's wrong?" They were like, "What's wrong with that blue-haired dress? I think it was pretty cool." It's like clearly that's you.
or somebody they knew. Yeah, I didn't. But I guess because like the Naruto thing was pretty cringy. I do have a second best moment. It happened at the first GeekCon as well. So since I guess we have time for it, it's a really short one. So like the first convention, like there's a McDonald's that's like right down the street. It's like one of those really old-fashioned McDonald's. There's like the diner style, and so like a group of my friends, like four groups, like or 4 or 5 people are going, and then like people that knew them were like, "Oh, are you guys going to get food?" They're like, "Oh, we'll go too," and then that kept happening and happening and happening, and all of a sudden there was about 40 or 50 people walking to this McDonald's, and I felt bad, but I thought it was like the coolest thing because that was like the first time that I ever like saw like a community like that.
I don't
like,
even know that many people.
Yeah, well, it was like
you didn't know
mutual.
them
either. Yeah, yeah.
Their friends told their friends, and then like we all started walking
I've
down.
never known that many people.
Yeah, and it was just. It
I
was
barely
just
have
like,
that many followers.
like it's like before we know it, like I look back and I was like, holy shit! Like it's still at the hotel, like and it
Oh
was
my gosh.
like all of us walk in, we take up like all the seats, and like everybody was just talking to one another, and it was like the coolest like experience. And I think at that point I was like, cons were like for me, like
Yeah.
like it didn't. And then I think after that, like
You're
shortly
wrong.
after that, I really got into anime. But then like it was like that point I was like,
It's more about the community.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
community's
Like I
awesome.
was like this is such a cool thing, and like
Yeah.
no other community would be like that ever. I don't think.
I remember when I was at IkatsuCon, we were in Taco Bell, and this homeless guy came in and asked for a hot dog. That's not really one of my moments. He just
No,
reminded me of
but
that.
we were laughing as well because we were at a McDonald's recently. Remy Jet's behind the camera, and we were at a McDonald's and this dude comes up to him and he's like, "You should tell your cousin, and you should let me use the microwave at the gas station." And we're like, that is.
He's being low-key racist.
Yeah, that is like, no, that's beyond
Gotcha.
racist. Like, whoa.
But yeah, anytime we hear about homeless people in fast food,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
but yeah,
That comes to mind.
That was an interesting day. As far as best moments, most memorable moments, first this one's kind of cheating a little bit, I guess, but just the first time I walked into Youmacon, just because that
Oh.
place is so huge, like
Yeah.
it kind of blew my mind. I was like, is this really a con? Like, really? I feel like I'm in the future, but I'm in the future. Like, where am I? Then another one. I'm trying to think. I've had so much stuff happen.
Just pick the first one that comes to your mind.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's a good one. That's it's gonna be good.
One of the best moments I've ever had at a convention, most memorable, was here, in the hotel. Like, the last 2 years is on Saturday
Oh
night.
yeah.
Yeah, where everybody starts screaming.
Gaming?
Yeah.
It's the Anime Milwaukee channel is what they call it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like happens like almost every year. Yeah.
Were you guys
So
part of
probably
it?
well, no,
We
but
missed it
we
every
did
time.
come outside when the fire alarms were going off.
Yeah, the fire alarms were going off, and everyone started screaming. And then the year before that, my first year, people just started screaming, and
Yeah.
we were like the top floor, so we like saw everybody like just screaming, and that was really cool. I do remember that.
I was lucky enough to be there for it the last 2 years when it happened. I really hope I'm gonna be over there. I just want to stay in my hotel room all day tomorrow.
Well, it's gotta be at the night. I think.
Yeah, stay at night. But I remember
Screw
my
the
first
rave.
year, we were down there with the cosplay foam fighting, watching that, and then like everybody just like erupted, and we were like, "What is happening?" But the foam fighting people got blamed for it, so I was
sad.
sad about that.
Yeah, I think like they were really cracking down on that. Like
Yeah.
they were saying like people will start getting thrown out for that, but it's
Yeah.
like you can't really control that. I do remember that. I remember. Funny
However-
story. Can I go on a tangent? Is that okay?
Sure.
This is actually conjoined with our experience because
Oh,
you filmed this last year.
Yeah, I know. You
Yeah.
guys were.
We were Kuroko and
Yeah.
Kagami. And then I was like, because you didn't give me a card, I was like, what was his name again?
Is that how you found my channel?
It was, yeah, actually. I watched your video on the loud screaming the year before.
Oh.
And then I was
that's-
like, I remember watching this. That video got like a lot of views, didn't it?
Yeah, because like that doesn't happen everywhere.
Yeah.
So people are like, "What?"
And I was like, oh yeah, so that's how I found your channel actually. And I was like, wait a minute, he sounds familiar. But yeah, that's
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I actually recognized you guys as soon as I saw your channel. I was like, I recorded them.
Yep.
I remember that. I was like, I don't know where. I can't
Back
remember
when we
where. I was
were
like, I recognize
recording convention stuff for school,
yeah, on our school channel.
and that channel is now pretty much dead.
it. That's fun.
But hey,
As far as the cringiest moment, I don't know. I've had some weird things happen. One of them that always comes to my mind, but like I hesitate to talk about because it's about a fan.
oh.
Oh.
But I won't say exactly where. But let's just say at one point I had a fan who came up to me, and then Drew wasn't there. It was me and Dakota, and then like kept following us and asked
Oh.
us. He asked us if he could like go to our car with us, and then go to our room with us, and
Ooh.
like, and all weekend I would turn around and he would be like looking at me.
Yeah, those
It was really.
I mean, especially
I don't know
like
if that's more
well,
cringy or like scary. but-
It's both, I think.
Yeah, I
to
think
be
that's-
honest, it's both.
I was. He had a really awesome cosplay though, but it
Yeah.
like
It's well, I mean, that's one of those things that like the bigger you get, you know, like
yeah,
it,
I mean, I felt
it kind of
bad.
happens, but
I've actually had multiple people follow me around since then. That was the first time, so it really got me.
it's
But
yeah, I would say it'd be weird the first time, I'm sure.
guys, don't
'cause
follow people around.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but
He's just a person.
yeah,
Like,
that's like
I
We're
mean,
also like, you know, we do stuff and like, would you follow just a random, like any other random person?
that's literally what you're doing.
Like,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
like you don't really know. You feel like you know people online. You know what I mean? But you don't
Yeah.
really know.
You watch someone enough, you watch all their content, and you're like, I know exactly what they're like, but it's
Yeah.
like, you know, their on-screen personality,
Yeah.
but like,
And I mean,
maybe I'm a closet brony.
I think I'm pretty friendly with everybody. Like I try to be at least, but.
Oh yeah.
For sure. I know I had another good moment here. My first year was like right after Frozen came out.
Oh.
Maybe it was last year. No, it was my first year. But and I remember there were these little girls walking through that weren't here for the con. They were here for something else. And there was an Anna and Elsa, and they like started crying when they saw them. Like I'm not into Frozen or anything like that, but it was like really cute. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's cool.
Yeah, when they, I think
they
it
probably
was
think
last
it's
year. I think it
them.
was because last
Yeah.
year I think it was the gymnastics tournament was upstairs.
Oh
and the
my-
Pheasant Fest before that.
that was so great.
That
It
was
was like
the best.
that was like the
That's a
like,
cringy moment.
that was like the
That's
two
impressive.
most contrasting
Yeah.
like events in the same.
That was
location.
amazing.
It was funny.
I do remember both of those, and I was actually talking to my sister about like, because I was like, I don't remember like, because in the encounters I had with like the gymnastic people were kind of rude because they were just like,
Yeah,
they
but
come-
you saw those parents up there just like
just staring,
yeah.
and I was just like, come on,
We
guys.
noticed multiple
What are you
people
doing?
last
What
year
are you
looking
doing?
down on us, like talking, and I
fuck are
think
they?
I remember someone throwing something down, like
Damn.
paper or something. Like it wasn't like,
and they
it
wouldn't.
was just disrespectful.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, but I mean, what I expected. You know,
That's
It's,
not-
I mean, you deal with it like that's the thing is just like you act though the best you can. You just
Yeah.
you act in a way that shows them up for being dicks.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of parents there that were like all for it though. I do remember like I had a parent that came up to me and they're like, what's going on? I was like, oh, it's an anime convention where like
Yeah,
a lot of
I
there's
heard
these
that
panels that are going
No,
on. And
I
people-
literally just had that happen when I was coming downstairs right before I ran into you guys. This
Oh, yeah.
guy who was talking about that there's a volleyball tournament here this weekend. And
There's
said
always some
that-
tournament.
He said that his kid is into like comics and stuff. He was like, "Is that what's going on here?" And I had to explain anime to him.
Well, it's like it's close. There's plenty of comic things like
Yeah.
here at this convention too.
I was like, "Close enough." I mean,
yeah.
He'll probably
Manga
like
comics.
it. Yeah, if he's
Yeah.
here. I mean,
There's One Punch Man. There you go. That's your way in. So that's gonna do it for this video. Yeah. So that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much, Cody and
Yeah,
Nick,
of
for
course.
joining me. Yeah, definitely make sure you subscribe to their channels. Not only am I gonna have an annotation here, but I'm also gonna have links in the description right below that subscribe button, so you can hit that as well, so you can get more videos from me, and make sure you subscribe to them too, to get videos from them, because they're also really cool.
yeah,
And,
we're cool.
Alright.
Peace,
Alright, and hopefully
yo.
Dog! Dog!
That's a
I'm
nice
hip.
dog. Right
That's
there.
a nice dog.
All right.
Alright, enough of the references. See you guys later. Bye.